Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So in today's video I wanted to share 8 amazing storage ideas that would work great in every home to keep your things organised and your house looking tidy. So if you're new to the channel, I moved into my first home in December 2022 and ever since I've loved finding ways to keep a tidy and organised home, and I like sharing the ideas in hopes that it gives at least one person some inspiration or an idea that you may have not had before. So I'll just get straight into the tips. If you do like the video, I would love it if you could give it a big like, just because it really helps me see what videos you enjoy. So first thing on the list is an ottoman bed, or an ottoman anything basically. So anything that lifts up and you can store things underneath. So the beds are great because it gives you so much space. You can lift the whole bed up easily and you've got all the base of the bed to be able to store things, and it's really easy to buy clear storage to organise that space neatly as well. Sadly, I don't have an ottoman at the moment because when we moved into this house we already had a king size bed, which is nothing wrong with, so we couldn't have drawers under our bed, which is still great storage, but you are a bit more restricted than if it's an ottoman. So if you're on the lookout for a new bed, any new bed that I would buy would likely be an ottoman, unless I had like plenty of storage elsewhere, but I feel like you can never have enough storage really. You can also get stools that are similar that open up, or like a chaise lounge, but you might be able to have one that's got storage underneath, and they're just great for storing all sorts of things. If you've got people coming around and you want to tidy your house, you know, you can just lift it up, chuck everything in, and everywhere looks neat and tidy. And number 2 is shoe racks or shoe storage. So shoe racks are obviously the obvious thing, but you can get so much nice shoe storage now that looks more like furniture. IKEA have a great one, so it kind of looks more like a unit or a console table, and then the drawers pull out and you can store your shoes in. You can utilise the back of doors and have hanging shoe storage, like with the mesh compartments to put your shoes in. We have quite a few shoe racks in the house, one in the downstairs cupboard, 2 in the upstairs bedroom, but without proper shoe storage, shoes can quickly become a big pile of mess, and it can become quite stressful when you're trying to find shoes and they're all underneath each other. So just having some sort of shelf or racks for them to sit on neatly just works wonders, as simple as it is. And without having a rack, you can also end up with piles of shoes in boxes and not knowing what you've got. So really you need to be able to see everything that you've got to organise it well. I think someone's tired. But yeah, if you haven't got space inside your wardrobes or in cupboards to have a shoe rack, then definitely look at getting some furniture that can be incorporated into shoe storage. Over the past couple of years though, I've seen some amazing shoe storage solutions done by like joiners and carpenters that have been built into a space that look amazing, so you could maybe do something like that. Number 3 is any furniture that can double as storage. So anytime I'm thinking of buying a new piece of furniture, I try and think, is it practical and will it help give me more storage? So things like the TV unit, and if you're buying furniture that has open shelving, you want to bear in mind that you maybe want to keep that looking tidy. So closed doors sometimes are better because obviously you don't have to worry about it as being as organised and as neat. If you can shut the door on it, it still looks neat being sat in the room. So our TV unit, although we didn't buy this, it was from James's parents' house, it has 2 cupboards in it, which is great just to put little things in. Footstools, they're great as well for storage. Things like throws, cushions, some of these things are still on my list to buy, but it's just not been the top of my priority list at the moment. But if you have anything like that, just try and think, can I use this as storage as well? You can get quite a lot of footstools that have storage in them. Even radiator covers come with drawers. But yeah, if you're buying furniture that's quite open, just bear in mind it can look messy if it's not kept tidy. So sometimes cupboards and drawers are more practical. And the 4th thing I wanted to mention, which isn't so much a storage solution, it's more organisation, but is to have a calendar or some sort of family calendar. So we have a calendar on the kitchen wall, which is a monthly view, so we can put everything that's going on at that month, and then we can both obviously walk past and see it. You can put little notes at the bottom if there's anything you need to get, like birthday presents or cards. And we also use our iPhone calendar, and on there you can make different calendars. So we have a shared calendar, so anything that we both need to know of we'll put into a certain category so that we both can see it in our calendars. You can even get some great family calendars which have a section for each person in your family. So if there's 4 or 5 of you, you can have the names at the top and then things that are going on every day of the week. But I just feel if you're trying to be organised, then you need some sort of calendar in your life to be able to keep up with everything that goes on in our lives. The 5th storage idea is just baskets. Baskets are great for storing so many things. Let me think what I use baskets for. Ralph's dog toys, blankets, my straighteners, curlers, hairdryer. I have basket / box of clothes that I don't wear at the moment. A basket for summer things that only come out in the summer or for holidays. I have a basket for the bedding. I have a basket for the extra toilet roll in the cupboard. Baskets or storage boxes can just house so many things, and they just instantly make things look tidy. And when something's been left out, it's really easy to know where it lives if you've got a particular basket basket for that stuff and you can just chuck it in the basket. It can just tidy up a space really quickly and you can get some really pretty looking baskets as well. Also great for kids' toys. Just categorising everything into baskets is super easy. You can even get a peg that you hang on the wall with different baskets on them. I'm sure you've seen them. But things like that can work great in downstairs cupboards. You can have gloves in one, socks in another, scarves. Yeah, I really don't think you can go wrong with having lots of baskets. HomeSense, TK Maxx, Next all sell really nice baskets. I've bought a few recently from Home Bargains that are great and much more reasonable price as well. Storage idea number 6 that has worked wonders for me is my wrapping paper holder. So it's from the company Busy Bee, which I love, which is like a stationery company. They do amazing diaries and notebooks and like organisation, everything. But the wrapping paper holder, before I just felt like it was all a mess. It was just stood in a corner in the cupboard. You know, they unravel, don't they? And so now I have a bag for it. All the wrapping paper hangs in the bag. I have like a hook in the wall in the cupboard upstairs. It hangs on there and it's got a little pocket at the front where you can keep scissors in there that are like your wrapping scissors. You know, you can keep ribbon in there and things. It just means it's all in one place, and then I have a separate box for more bows and ribbons and gift bags and things. But if you do find yourself buying lots of cards and gifts for people for birthdays, Christmas, whatever it is you're celebrating, having some sort of storage for things like that, for also backups as well, like if you can keep spare birthday cards in, you can keep bows and gift bags, then you haven't always got to run out to the shop and pick up wrapping paper and gift bags if you've already got some in. All you need is the gift, so it just makes life that little bit easier. And number 7 is some form of bookshelf or shelving, anything you can do to utilise the height of a room. So often when we go into a room we kind of look at the floor space, but we forget how much space there is higher up that isn't utilised. So by using like floating shelves, tall bookcases, again like fitted shelving that you can get done from a joiner, they can go all the way up to the ceiling, have cupboards at the top. IKEA again are great for this kind of thing. But if you do like storage in your home, we always find ourselves needing more. Really thinking of ways and ideas that you can utilise the height is so good because it just gives you so much more space. So if you've got things you want to display, maybe you've got some books, some trophies, some nice ornaments, bookshelves can be great, and yeah, just shelving in general. And if the shelving is open and you're worried it might look a bit messy, you can buy multiple baskets that slot into all the shelves and spaces and make it look a lot neater that you can store things in. And the 8th thing I wanted to mention was plastic bag storage. I feel like plastic bags can become at the bane of your life. You go out and you forget them and you end up with more because you've had to buy them at the shops, and instead of having to fold them really small or just having like a whole drawer dedicated to plastic bags, you can get really cool plastic bag holders like on Amazon, and they hold quite a lot of bags because obviously they compress together when you're pushing them in. Mine's just like a material drawstring bag that hangs in the cupboard on the coat rack, and you can just put so many bags in it and you just pull them out from the bottom as and when you need one. So it's super handy, just keeps all the bags really neat and in one place, and it seems like such a simple small thing but makes a big difference to a messy drawer or a messy cupboard if you can just get all the plastic bags out and give them their own home. So that's all the storage ideas I had to share for this video. I just think any way you can incorporate more storage into any item you have in your home or furniture is just great. I don't think you can ever have enough storage. It always just comes in handy. I have actually made a storage and organisation playlist on YouTube because I have made quite a few videos around this topic now. So if you're interested in that type of content, I'll leave the link in the description box and pop it on the screen. I am planning to focus on making a lot more organisation and cleaning videos. So if you like me and like watching that kind of thing, I would love for you to consider subscribing and stick around. I upload a new video every Monday at 7 UK time. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on Monday at 7. Bye guys!